Why does the United States pay higher drug prices than other countries? Because America's the only country in the world where 340B hospitals mark up drug prices and PBM middlemen charge billions in hidden fees. Meanwhile, Americans subsidize the research and development for new cures. Other countries benefit, but don't pay their fair share. Crack down on the middlemen. End the free riding. Lower drug prices. Go to balancethescales.org to learn more. Paid for by Pharma.
This episode is brought to you by Amazon Business. How can you free up your team from time-consuming office tasks? Amazon Business empowers leaders to not only streamline purchasing, but better support their teams so they can focus on strategy and growth. Free up your teams and focus on your future. Learn more about the technology, insights, and support available at amazonbusiness.com.
This is Optimal Work Daily. 5 reasons why you need a signature product by Paul B. Evans with Goinswriter.com. What's the one thing you point people to when they ask, "I'm super interested in getting one of your products. Which one should it be?" Without hesitation, you would recommend your signature product. It's the work you're most excited to get into the hands of customers and subscribers. But the question is, do you have one? A signature product is typically a digital product that costs anywhere from $97 to $997, and it's the keystone offering you would recommend to just about anyone if they could only buy one thing. But after working with thousands of people who want to share their expertise with the world, I've learned that most creative professionals, especially writers and artists, don't have a signature product. Why not? Well, usually it's because of a fear or some sense of inadequacy, which is really just another version of fear. They're afraid that they don't know enough or aren't good enough, or that people will just reject them. The truth is, your audience needs what you have, but how can they do that if you don't create it? Here are 5 reasons why you need a signature product. 1. More income. Whoa, did he mention money right out of the gate? I know. Creatives and money don't always get along. We love to talk about craft and message and art. Let's reframe. Instead of thinking about how much you want to make, here's a new, better question. How much do you want to give away? Your signature product allows you to make more, so you can give more, and so you can live more. How much do you want to give away? How many orphans do you want to sponsor? What house or school would you love to build for those in need? What charity would you love to surprise with a giant gift? Never apologize or feel guilty about making money. Yes, you can still help people for free by writing, speaking, blogging, and podcasting, but there are people and children and organizations that cannot be helped for free. It's our responsibility to make as much as possible to help as many as possible, and a signature product helps you do that. 2. More impression. There are more than 193 million blogs. Amazon publishes over 2 million titles. And the truth is, anyone who wants to start a blog or get a book on Kindle can pretty much do it. There's no real barrier to entry. That means the tranquilizers, at best, get displayed right alongside the interesting. The initial impression may be the same by a casual reader of 2 vastly experienced bloggers. On the other hand, let's say a person lands on a goal-setting blog and the person has a $10 ebook. Pretty good, right? That same person lands on my site and sees a complete program called RAW, R-A-W, Results. It's 4 modules with video, MP3, and transcripts, plus cool software that helps people accomplish more in less time. Which site would the browser most likely trust? Who would she believe knows more about achievement? Who is she most likely to subscribe to? Even if an initial purchase isn't made, the initial impression is vastly different with a signature product. 3. More impact. A higher-end product based in your core message allows you to help people at a deeper level. Even if a person reads all of our blog posts, they will never move forward as fast as taking a course or going through a step-by-step program. You can solve a specific problem for your readers and get them accelerated results if you offer a signature product. 4. More ink. Whether it's publishing ink or guest posting ink or social media ink, it's easier to get the attention of leaders when you stand apart from the crowd. A few years ago, I desperately wanted to be featured on a particular website and e-publication. I couldn't break through. It didn't seem to matter what I did. Then I decided to send free access to one of my products. That opened the door. I was featured in their next release and gained an interview slot. No, I can't guarantee that will work every time, but it's been far more successful than sending a standard query email. A signature product gives you leverage. 5. More identity. A published book remains one of the best ways to build your brand identity. A signature product deepens that identity ever further. It proves you know more about your subject than others in your field, and it demonstrates that you are anchored in the market and want to improve it. It legitimizes your platform that much more. 6. More growth. The process of creating your signature product increases your knowledge, skill set, wisdom, experience, and network. Focusing on this higher-end offering will allow you to grow in so many ways that will further sharpen your craft. As a result of creating it, you'll be better equipped to serve others in the future. And 7, more grins. The accomplishment that comes at completion, well, it will just make you happy. You made a plan, stuck with it, and now have a resource to offer your audience. You've built something that adds value and makes the world a better place. That should make you smile. Not to mention all the lives you are changing because you had the courage to share your expertise. You just listened to the post titled 5 Reasons Why You Need a Signature Product by Paul B. Evans with Goinswriter.com. What does it take to lead like a superhero? Find out on the Superhero Leadership Podcast, hosted by Marvel's former CEO and legendary turnaround expert, Peter Cuneo. Each week, Peter is joined by top performers from business, media, and beyond, leaders who have mastered the art of impact, resilience, and vision. Together, they explore Peter's 32 leadership essentials, revealing what it really takes to rise, inspire, and lead with purpose. Check out the episode with Michael Fabiano, president of ESG News, who offers candid insights on how leaders can run towards challenges and drive innovation in resistant cultures, embrace lifelong learning to stay ahead of disruption, and create environments where bold ideas thrive. If you want to level up your leadership, this is your blueprint. Search Superhero Leadership wherever you get podcasts.
The Hoover Dam wasn't built in a day, and the GMC Sierra lineup wasn't built overnight. Like every American achievement, building the Sierra 1500 Heavy Duty and EV was the result of dedication. A dedication to mastering the art of engineering. That's what this country has done for 250 years, and what GMC has done for over 100. We are professional grade. Visit GMC.com to learn more. Assembled in Flint and Hamtramck, Michigan, and Fort Wayne, Indiana, of U.S. and globally sourced parts.
And thank you to Paul, who is a guest writer on Jeff's site. Paul is an author and international speaker who's helped over 10,000 people create and launch their first information product. As for Jeff, whose site this was posted on, he is a super popular writer. You might have heard of him. He's the best-selling author of 5 books, including The Art of Work and Real Artists Don't Starve. On his site, you can hear his thoughts on writing, life, and creative work. So you're going to hear him narrated across a few of our shows. And if you are looking to share your work, but you're afraid of becoming the starving artist, his site is definitely for you. Lots of great advice there. So come check it out at Goinswriter.com. And thanks again to Jeff for letting us share his work. And that should do it for today. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will be back with you tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.